Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings. Beautiful souls, today we are asking who is coming towards you and why. Now, Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome back if you are returning to the channel, and beautiful souls, if you are new, welcome to the Moon Magic family. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. I hope everything is going really well in your world. Now we have 3 beautiful cards and 3 crystals to choose from, so I'm going to hold these up and show them to you. So first of all, for pile 1, we have card number 41, Pendragon Sword. So this is for pile 1. Now I have been given a beautiful set of like tumble stones, and I don't know what they all are, so if you know what these crystals are, do please let me know in the comments. But let me show you the crystal for pile 1. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It looks like it could be moonstone to me, but see what you think. In fact, it's got quite a feel of moonstone actually. I suspect it is, but anyway, let me know what you think, beautiful souls. So card number 1, pile number 1, 41, Pendragon Sword. For pile 2, we have Mercurius. This is for pile 2. Who is coming towards you and why? And this is the crystal stone for pile 2. Now this one, I genuinely don't know what it is. It goes ever so well with my nails. Really well. Like every colour is like really spinning off this really beautifully. Okay, so that's pile 2, in tune with my nails. And pile 3, we have Gateway. This is for pile 3, card number 38. And this is your crystal. Again, I don't know what this is. Very deep blue. Do let me know in the comments. So, pile 3. Okay, beautiful souls. So, we have our piles. Now, as always, the timestamps are going to be in the description below, so you can move straight through to them whenever you're ready. I'm also going to list all the cards that I'm using, so you guys can find them if you want to, and they'll be, wherever possible, I'll put a link so you can check them out. And I'm also going to leave the video running for just a few moments longer, just to give you a little bit more time if you need more time. Sometimes it's a card, sometimes it's the crystal, sometimes it's one of each or both. And sometimes more than one pile may be speaking to you. If this is the case, then it's really worth your while checking out more than one reading. So we are asking who is coming towards you and why. I will leave the video running a few moments longer. I'll also put all the information into a comment as well. And I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. You have Pendragon Sword and what I think is a piece of moonstone. Now let us check out your oracle cards. Who is coming towards you? I am actually seeing this one for you. You have the Ladybug and Sweet Pea, Happiness. This is actually really delightful. Okay, whoever is coming towards you and why is going to make you very happy. I suspect you will also make them very happy as well. Who is coming towards you? This is a very empowered and yet intuitive connection. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. What else do we have here? We have Blossoming Abundance. Okay. And we have the Temple Path. I actually think this is almost like a power couple. It's really interesting. It's both intuitive, it's guided. I think that you have, I think this is more likely to be some kind of a business or a working arrangement with Blossoming Abundance. I think you'll have a shared direction with Pendragon sword. And with the moon energy as well, potentially in this stone, I think there's a shared direction. There'll be a shared goal or a shared vision. Whoever is coming towards you, I kind of feel they come with purpose. It is honestly going to make you really, really, really happy. I think we have room for another card here. Let's draw another oracle card. And then we will draw your tarot cards as well. Angel of Love. Okay. Truly, this is going to make you very, very happy. I wonder if actually, I was kind of almost thinking, I wonder if for some of you this could be love with blossoming abundance. My first thought was a relationship where this is maybe some financial element, a working element maybe, but actually, curiously enough, maybe for some of you, you know, abundance really is love, or it could even be a partnership, like a colleague that you work, someone you work with, who comes towards you. But it is actually, you know, like if there's a colleague and you really have been liking them, then maybe that somebody comes towards you. And actually, because this person looks almost, look at the way she's looking slightly away. She's looking slightly down. You know, I don't mean down as in down sad. I mean just downwards. You know, when someone, it's like if you walk into a party or a group of people or let's say a meeting with colleagues, and the one person who you don't make eye contact with is the one person you really want to make eye contact with. Like there's something here about this person coming forwards. I think actually maybe you actually have an admirer, some of you. I think there may be a secret admirer in your life. Somebody who, and I suspect it may be in a working, I think it's a working situation, something connected to your work, and I think you have a secret admirer. Let me see, who is coming towards you and why? Let us ask. I'm seeing these cards and this one, and these two. Let's look at these first. Okay, pile one, you have 6 of materials. So this is 6 of pentacles. Look at the two of you looking. I do think that this is someone who comes to you through your working life. We have the 7, 6 and 7. So there is a progression. Yeah, look at the way the road opens here. We have 6 of voices. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Emperor. You have the Lovers. You have the Queen of Emotions, which is the Queen of Cups. Okay. How interesting. 6 of, I think the 6 of Voices is the 6 of Swords in a traditional pack. I'm just going to double check that for you. Yes, this is the 6 of Swords. Now, what I'm finding really interesting here, my beautiful souls, is that we have a lot of people from very different packs with red hair. Now, I don't know if this is whatever your, I don't know, whoever this is, I'm going to say non-gender specific. I feel like we've got somebody with red hair here. Angel of Love, the Emperor she has red hair here. 7 of Pentacles, she has red hair. Again, look at the way this person is looking down, sort of a little bit bashful, a little bit shy. I think this person is, I think this person will come forward and is coming towards you, and I do think you're likely to meet them in a working environment. I'm going to get more information for you, because with the 6 of Voices, the 6 of Swords, I'm really curious. This is a card where we kind of move through something, we get a vision of the future and we can kind of leave something behind. It's like it gives us a new horizon. So this is definitely a connection of new horizons, new guidance. I mean, the Temple Path. It's like a mirror. There's something of this person that is mirrored. I think you basically have a shared vision, and this may actually be what kind of draws you to each other. initially. There's a shared vision, a shared, like you stand on common ground in terms of maybe your values or where you want to go in life, or something that you want to create together, or just the environment that you work in, or a calling. There's something here that is really similar. I think maybe this is one of those times when it's like when two people come together and they share the same vision and the same goal and they want to work on the same project. It's like you can do more than twice the work. You can achieve more than, bigger, better, wilder, bigger than your wildest dreams. It would be like you have a vision and somebody else has a vision, and because you both share that vision, you can take it even further. You can expand. It can be bigger. I do feel that you may well work together, but I do think this is also about love. And it's either about love in its purest form, that in an environment where you are working, someone comes forward who really, really likes you, but is almost too humble to say so, or a little bit bashful, or a little bit shy. Or maybe there is some element of, humbleness is the right energy. Maybe it's because it's a working environment. It's kind of like, how do we do this? It could just also be that you both love working together. So this, in which case, this is going to be a real power couple. I think it's a power couple one way or the other. But I do think for many of you, this is about love. If it's just a working alliance, you're going to love working with this person. Every day, it's like you're going to get out of bed and you'll feel fired up and you want to go to work. I really do feel it covers both things. But if it is just love that you are seeking, I almost certainly think it's in a working environment that this person comes forwards. And I think very, very quickly your emotions and their emotions become very apparent. It won't take long. Initially, it'll be that sort of, when you meet someone and you just think, wow, that person's really awesome. You meet them in your working environment and you really think, wow, actually, that really is an awesome person. I'd really like to meet them again. And then somehow, each time you meet, or the wheel is turning, the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel, I think you could receive guidance as to even quite how or where to bump into them again. Somehow this is being orchestrated. That's what I'm seeing. Right, I'm going to now actually draw some more cards. Let's get a little bit more information for you, if we can, about maybe how this actually happens. It's definitely, I think it is definitely within your working environment. Or what can you do? Is there anything you need to do to move this forwards? Are you the shy one, or are they? How can you move this forwards? How can my pile one move this forwards? You have the Hierophant. Oh, I don't think you do have to move this forwards. I think it will be moved forwards. Isn't this interesting? Again, I'm seeing somebody looking at you from afar. I think you just simply need to shine. I think you need to be visible. And this person is naked as well. I think you need to let this person know that you also like them by kind of being visible. And it's not like a massive outward display of emotion or communication, but I do think it is about letting somebody know, it's kind of like for example, if you've just met this person at work and then you head off to the canteen or something like that, and there they are, go sit on the table next to them. It's like making something known, or making your availability known, or making even your desire or your geographical location known, or just speaking openly, being your authentic self. Because this is quite a traditional connection, interestingly enough. I think it's guided, but there's something of tradition around it. You have the Two of Pentacles. You then have the Ace of Pentacles as well. I think you can initiate that. And you have the Magician, absolutely. My beautiful souls, I think there's something that you can do to initiate this. I think you'll kind of see that this person is a little bit shy or a little bit tongue-tied, or because you meet them through a working environment. This could even be where you meet them and they are at work, but it's like, for example, let's say you call into a coffee shop and you just think the barista is seriously hot. They're at work, so they can't really approach you, but you could somehow get talking to them. You can kind of demonstrate something. It's like, be yourself, like not in a larger than life way, but there's something about kind of making conversation, making yourself known to them when they are already kind of looking at you in a cool way. This is who is coming towards you. Yeah, maybe they are at work. For some of you, they could be in a working environment. This could be you meeting them and they're at work. So in a way, they can't really reach out and behave, because that would be considered like a crossing of a boundary. But you could sort of make yourself known. You could leave something, Ace of Materials, Ace of Pentacles. There's something about being visible in some way, or letting them know, I don't know, something about yourself. Like if it's a coffee shop, you could, do you know, a story has just come to mind. This is totally for real. I actually do know a couple who, this is years and years and years ago, and they are still together, amazingly happy couple. And literally, she just had this kind of spark with this guy, and she was visiting somewhere just for the day. Actually, it was at the coast, and he was working in it. He was a barista working in a cafe on the beach, and she just really, really liked him. And she was with some friends, and they headed off down the beach, and they were all kind of having this discussion about this sort of, it really felt like they just struck up a conversation, and it just seemed so natural and so easy. And her friends actually said to her, look, why don't you just put your number on a card? And she didn't want to do it, and she didn't want to do it. And so they went home again. They were only there for the day. And then, interestingly enough, they were just there for the day. And when she got back after a couple of weeks, she just could not get this guy out of her mind. And so she actually just sent a postcard just to say, hey, we met. If I'm kind of getting this wrong, I'm really, really sorry, but I really liked you, and please ignore this if it doesn't mean anything. And she just crafted a little card, sent it there with her telephone number, and he got in touch and said, no, absolutely, I just thought you were amazing, really would like to get to know you better. And that was it. And off they went, and they have literally kind of sailed into the sunset together. They are still together. This is like a long time ago. This is about 20 years ago. So there is something here about reaching out to someone, letting them know where you are, letting them making a real, it's like an initiation with the Ace of Pentacles, initiating something. And I think you are the one to do it. So wherever you meet them, there's some kind of a work environment, whether they are at work and you're visiting, or you're both at work, but there is something about you taking the action with Pendragon's sword. And I think this has all of the potential to set forth on a new adventure and discover. So this is your reading. The why, I think, is because this is about love. Who is coming towards you is someone, I do believe they may well have red hair. Someone with red hair is coming through very strongly. And, maybe it could be coloured. It may not be their natural colour, but there's a lot of red hair going on here. And I think you will kind of know, and whoever it is, I think you are the one that needs to kind of reach out in some way, shape or form. So, my beautiful, beautiful pile one, this is your reading. As for the why, should we perhaps draw some more cards? I mean, I just feel the why is this person's coming towards you, and I do actually think it is about love. It could be for some of you, there's a working connection, but I feel that more strongly that the environment is to do with work, and the ultimate, the why is actually to do with love. It's to do with happiness. And even if you do come together and work together, you'll be a power couple. But I think you need to initiate something, actually make a move, because they are kind of, it's like they really want to invite you, but I think somehow they are tied by maybe something around them in the working environment, or maybe just their own shyness. But whoever it is and whatever this is, I think that you need to make some kind of move as the Magician. Pile 1, this is your reading. Keep us posted. I'm really, really thrilled for you. And, you know, if this is somebody who's going to become a best buddy, if it's not love, intimacy in that way, for many of you, I think it is. If it is a best buddy, then this will be someone you will absolutely love hanging out with. You know, like a friend for life kind of thing. Someone with a deep emotional connection. And as I said, if it's a working connection, it will be a power couple. But you meet them in a working environment, I think, and I think ultimately for most of you this is about love. So tons of love, and keep me posted. I am thrilled for you. I wish you every blessing in wherever this goes, but I think you have to initiate something. Pile 1, this is your reading. If this is resonating with you, do please give me the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you never miss a reading. And thank you so, so much for sharing and letting other people know about the channel. All of these things really, really do help me to continue to put free stuff into the world and free readings into the world. So beautiful souls, tons and tons of love to you all. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. Who is coming towards you? Now, Mercurius, this card indicates quite a lot of what I would call volatility. I mean, maybe there's a bit of an explosion or a spark. I don't know. But who is coming towards you and why? May we kindly ask for pile 2, who is coming towards them and why? I think, no, I'm not sure. Let's get a card to indicate something of this connection or person. The Cayman and Poppy, dreams. Okay. Let's draw some oracle cards, and then we'll draw your tarot cards as well. Who is coming towards you and why? Angel of Love. How interesting. We've got a whole pack of cards, and yet this has come out in pile 1 and pile 2. Beautiful souls, if you were drawn to pile 1, you may well want to check that out. We have these two. We may even want all of these. I am feeling all of these. I'm just going to go with it. Who is coming towards you and why? 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. We have storm warning. How interesting. It has kind of come out in reverse, but nevertheless, let's put these out. So you've got storm warning, which is really interesting with Mercurius. We've got action. Interesting, these all came out in reverse. I'm going to place them in the upright position because I rarely read cards in reverse, but I am just going to take into account that energy. Okay, anxiety, cornucopia, action. Let's draw some tarot cards as well before we dive straight in. May we kindly ask who is coming towards pile 2 and why? Look at these first. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Ace of Wands. I think sparks are going to fly in some way, shape or form. You've got the card of Justice and you have the Fool. Gosh, these are really big cards. And you have the Muse of Materials. Okay, I'm just going to put this just like this. I think that kind of squeezes that in quite nicely. This is such an interesting reading, my beautiful pile 2. Really, really interesting. I'm just going to hold in mind that these cards were in reverse. Now, overall, having storm warning, action and anxiety all in reverse is actually really quite positive, because it's sort of saying that, particularly storm warning and anxiety, that kind of like a period of difficulty is over, which I love. With Mercurius, this is a card of volatility, of change, of instability. with the caiman and the poppy. The caiman is a creature like an alligator type creature that literally kind of, it's very still a lot of the time, and then it moves into action when it needs to, just to get its prey. I feel that you're going to be, I think someone is coming towards you who's going to change your mind about something. Either they're going to change your mind with the wheel, or they will change your perception. You look here at the Ace of Wands here, we've got this sort of inspiration coming out of her third eye, and we have the sixth chakra, the third eye, being activated. I think someone is coming towards you who will really open your horizons, open your world to a very, very new way of seeing things, of doing things, of making things happen. Now, cornucopia in reverse can be a little bit, indicate some frustrations. In the upright position, it's just wonderful. It's like abundance, happiness. So I kind of feel like, in a way, I almost feel like, do you know, I feel like this is someone coming towards you who is possibly feeling as though they're slightly out of reach. Or maybe like the passion is there, the desire is there, but you don't quite know how to reach out to them, or you don't know, hence the frustration, what action to take. I think this is somebody who is going to fire you up, or I mean, there's different kinds of messages coming through here. I mean, maybe perhaps if you'd had a big argument with someone or a big falling out, maybe that your perspective will shift and you'll begin to see things, because I think they are going to open doorways for you, broaden your horizons. So this is a possibility if there's volatility. I get the impression it's more to do with spark. Maybe something of your own world is really, really changing. Maybe to be with them, you would have to change quite a lot of circumstances in your world. The Muse of Materials is the King of Pentacles. And look at the way we see somebody walking through this great big horizon. I feel that this is very life-changing. To be with the person that's coming towards you, if it's love, or whatever the relationship is, it would involve you it feels like you would be taking a risk. Like you'd have to kind of lean into your dreams. You'd have to, you'd have to see things through a very different lens in order to make this possible, this connection. I'm going to draw some more cards and see what else we're shown. The Caiman and the Poppy, dreams. Poppies are very much about the dream time. It could almost be like, when you meet somebody and it feels like this could be a dream come true, but on the other hand, radical adjustments would have to be made, I think, to make this viable. Now, it doesn't mean that you couldn't do it, but the question is, I almost want to say, do you want to? It's like it would be it would involve a different approach, a radically different approach to the way that you might normally do something, or the way that you thought that something would be. Let's ask for a bit more. I mean, the storm warning in reverse does suggest that a period of difficulty is over. If you have had a disagreement with someone, this reading is suggesting that disagreement will be over. And however frustrating it's felt, I think you will be able to kind of come together and find some common ground. I think you'll be able to move beyond it. This would be a connection where if you've come together under difficult circumstances, or you've even had a fallout, you can come back together. You can shake hands and work it out. There can be a very positive outcome. Even if things are still feeling a bit prickly, you can definitely move this forwards. I do feel that something can be within this context. I do think within your reading, whoever is coming towards you, I think you can absolutely, there is a possibility here. It is as though the challenge is, how do you navigate something where you really see something so very differently, or you would have to change a lot of things in your life to be able to move this forwards. Let's check in and see what else we're shown here. May we kindly ask for more detail, please, for my pile twos. May we kindly ask for more detail for my pile twos about this connection. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups, and look at this person moving across the desert. I think with the Fool, and even the Fool here is moving into a desert. And this looks like an eclipse moon. I think you might feel that this is worth it. I think you might feel that this, almost like the strength of the possibility, especially with the King of Pentacles, I think the strength of the possibilities are sufficiently big to change your direction. Like if you, I don't know, if this was a long distance relationship, you might genuinely consider moving, even if the reality is you have always wanted to just stay exactly where you are. But there would be big decisions to make. I'm just going to take the top one from this. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is absolutely, whoever is coming towards you, it requires a radical rethink of your life. Whoever comes towards you, you're going to have to really, really have a rethink. And I think what is really lovely, it does mark the end of a period of either longing or lack or not okayness or challenge. If this is connected to maybe a relationship where you'd had a falling out and you've separated, you come back together. That could also be the case, in which case I think you come back together, but it's going to involve a radical change of how you approach something here. Very, very big changes are involved in this. Okay, so we have the 5 of Voices. That's the 5 of Swords in a traditional pack. I'm seeing this one. We have the 7 of Cups, 7 of Emotions. I think that this is a situation. So the person that's coming towards you, and why? Firstly, let's just say the person that's coming towards you is going to get you there's almost going to be like a dilemma around you. Do you, don't you? And the reason it's a do you, don't you is because it would involve radically approaching something from a very, very, very different perspective or a very different direction. I think in a way they represent something that's quite a big dream for you, actually. And indeed, I think a part of you will really, really, really want to just do this. It's like this is a dream come true. The frustration is what you have to do or to change in order to make it happen. And that's the frustration, I think. And I think you will probably think quite a lot about this. But I do think, with the 3 of Swords, I think it will, because maybe you have to give some things up. Like you'd have to give something up to follow this pathway, and yet it's very inviting. Maybe you have to give up some element, like maybe you were, for example, as I said, really set on staying in the place where you currently live. But to be with this person, let's say if this was a love interest, to be with this person, you would have to up sticks and move. And so it means giving up where you currently are. It's a radical change. And yet, the spark and the chemistry is huge. Let's kind of follow this through for you. I mean, if this was I I suppose, a working alliance, someone coming towards you, I think, because we got the angel of love straight away. I do feel this is more likely to be, for most people, an intimate connection or a love relationship. It doesn't have to be. It could be, it could be a friend that you love, or whatever that might be, but a working alliance. And we do have the King of Pentacles, so it could be a working connection, in which case this would be like being offered, I don't know, being headhunted, and it's the job of a lifetime, but you'd have to up sticks and move to the other side of the world, or even just to a different location or something. There's the huge spark, energy, potential here. But it does involve you making some big decisions. Let's follow through. Can we get any further guidance for my pile twos, please? Any further guidance from my pile twos? This would be like if this person lived on your doorstep or whatever. If there was something, it would be such an easy decision, I think. But it's different because you've got to take a kind of it's like taking a risk. May we kindly ask for more guidance and more information about who is coming towards pile 2. Also, let's ask very specifically as well, why? May we kindly ask about why? Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords and we have the Seven of Pentacles. Look at the peace flags, the prayer flags that we have here. This is definitely about changing your perspective or changing your mind or opening your horizons. This is why. Yeah, the Magician. This is absolutely why. This connection will expand your world and your perspectives. It's like this is the kind of relationship that could blow your mind in terms of how much you could grow, you could learn, you could flourish, you could achieve. Yeah, this is like a pathway to exponential growth, empowerment. And that's why it's such a biggie. That is why it's such a biggie, my beautiful pile 2. And that's why it's coming here with the Empress we have as well, and this one too, and the Moon. Yeah, look at this. We have this beautiful, like strawberry moon, this pink moon. This is, the reason why is because this connection will expand your consciousness. This connection will literally expand your horizons, expand your consciousness. It will, give you, enhance your psychic abilities, even for some of you. This is a connection that will open your world, transform your world into something that is almost like unrecognizable. Not in a negative way, in any way, shape or form. This is in the best possible way. This is like you getting the upgrade of a lifetime, because actually when you're around somebody who is so perhaps very self-aware, or just the circumstances they live in. I mean, this may be a mutual thing where you expand. In fact, I would say it probably is a mutual thing. With the King of Pentacles, we see two people mirroring one another. I think that this exponential growth will be the same for you both. I think it's a mutual thing. So it's actually very, very equal. But there is a radical change for you in order to grasp it. But this is why. This is why. I mean, this would be, mind-blowing in terms of your growth. I think it's really exciting. I think this is so, so, so exciting. So whoever is coming towards you, it definitely ends a period of maybe staticness, stuckness. As I said, it could be lack, but this is going to expand your horizons beyond your wildest dreams. But it involves radically changing something or letting go of something in order to embrace it. Just make sure those cards are properly focusing for you. I think that's working. Is that working? Yeah. I think your entire focus may change. Well, this is mega, mega exciting. Mega exciting. I almost feel like kind of slightly do you, don't you? And yet, I almost feel like this would be irresistible not to. You have the Fool. You've got the Wheel of Fortune turning. I think, with the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups, it's kind of irresistible that the pull, the energetic pull, it's almost like when a volcano erupts. There's no stopping it. I mean, this is power. This has power. It has strength. It has drive. It has initiative. It has creativity. It has spark. What's not to love? The bit that I think is gets you to really think about something is the point. It's what you leave behind, what you let go of. But I think this will change your world. I really, really do. Wow, this is really mind-blowing. So this is who is coming towards you. Shall we just ask a little bit about maybe how you meet them or how they're coming towards you? Let's just see if we can discover anything else for you, my beautiful pile 2. Can we ask how my pile 2 meet this person? How do my pile 2 meet this person? We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Materials. I'm seeing some like stones here. For some of you, you could even, I don't know, you could be visiting a sacred site like a stone circle, or you could be, it's very interesting for the Ace of Pentacles, and yet she holds a wand. I wonder if this is really letting us know that somehow, as if by magic, I think this may just fall into place, actually. Because it is the Ace of Pentacles, I do feel that there's a physical meeting. I don't think this is online, actually. I think this is an actual physical meeting, as if by magic you bump into this person. Probably when you were least expecting it. She has her eyes closed, but I think that you will meet them in real life. I don't think this is an online situation. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a very real physical experience of meeting them. I think you meet them in an actual place. Maybe there could be some kind of a meditation center for some of you, perhaps, because there's something quite healthy or something a little bit more alternative with the stone circle, with the spiral of meditation. She looks as if she's in a state of bliss. Maybe a place that's a little bit more alternative but I do think it's an actual physical meeting. Could be a meditation group. She's also immersed in this spiral. Maybe she's dived into something. Could be something literally even like a pool of something. Or a course, the Priestess. I do feel this is somebody who you meet through, I think you meet them in real life. I think you meet them at something that is more, I would call spiritual, alternative, metaphysical. There'll be signs, there'll be symbols. Even I'm seeing Hagalaz, the rune of disruption, just here is like lit up above, more than most of the two runes, in fact, that seem to be lit up the most are Hagalaz. And also I'm seeing a little bit more light around the rune of fertility. But I think ultimately Hagalaz, it's the rune of disruption, or like the Great Awakener. Yeah, and we've got a crescent moon. You could even meet them around the time of the crescent moon. But I do think you will meet them in real life rather than online. And I think it will feel very much like a guided meeting. And one of those scenarios where it's somewhere where you could just dive in. I think it's something that aligns with you. Very much as if by magic. So, yeah, whatever would align for you, whether it's meditation, whether it's, an actual physical site or a retreat, or, there is something of your spiritual pathway where you actually, I think, connect with this person, somewhere that relates to that kind of aspect of your world. But I think you meet them in real life and not online. So this is a definite physical meeting. But it does really, 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 something has to radically change for you to follow it through. But I think it will be truly life-changing. Really, really, this is going to open your mind. You're just going to see things differently, do things differently. This is mega exciting, pile 2. This is like mega, mega exciting. Beautiful souls, do keep me posted in the comments. If this is resonating with you, do please give me the thumbs up. If you want to make sure you never miss a reading, please subscribe and press the little bell icon. Thank you as well for sharing. It is really, really does help me to keep putting free stuff in the world when people are subscribed and you let people know about the channel. So just thank you so, so much. Pile 2. This is really, really, it's sparky, it's radical in its own kind of way, but wow, it's kind of irresistible at the same time. Just wow, tons of love, pile 2. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Who is coming towards you and why? Let's see what we are shown. My beautiful pile 3s, who is coming towards you and why? How interesting. I do feel like we're getting more cards coming through for you. Let's just see. Oh no, there is your card. That might be why. I wonder if this is a team with Raccoon and Sycamore. Raccoons tend to operate as a team. You have Raccoon, Curiosity. Who is coming towards my pile 3s and why? I'm seeing this one and this one. Okay, so you have the Garden and the Gate. You have Angel of Balance. I can't believe you got Angel of Love. Angel of Love has come out in every single reading. Mind-blowing. Okay, this did kind of come out in reverse. And then we have Daughter Romance, which is in a cage. So that is really interesting. Ah, okay. Now, beautiful souls, who is coming towards you? I do think it is like a team of people, or it's like, yeah, or a group of people. And if you are looking for love, and if you were drawn to this because you were thinking, I really, really, really hope this is going to prove to be a love reading or a relationship reading, I think this is why love was in reverse. I think that the team of people or the group of people that that are coming towards you, I think that it's through them that you would then meet love, okay? Either way, it will be a group of people or a team of people who help to kind of unlock your heart if you have been heartbroken, or if you've been let down badly by friends, or if you've met people who haven't treated you very well. I think they're going to literally open the gate for you to new horizons. It's very interesting. We have this beautiful little birdhouse here. And then here we've got a bird cage. There's no bird in it. Now here the birds are free to come and go, to fly with freedom. Let's draw your tarot cards before we say any more. This is definitely someone who will open a gateway for you. And we have gateway, of course, as your first card. Either someone or a group of people who will, and even with the door, we've got doors that are opening. The person coming towards you is opening a gate or opening a door for you. It's like they're giving you an opportunity or a key to something. May we kindly ask, who is coming towards my pile 3 and why? I think the why is clear, actually. The why is definitely clear. They are going to open a doorway for you. A doorway that will take you to something else, to something bigger, better, amazing. We have the 10 of Inspiration. This is the 10 of Wands. And again, look, we've got like a team. Little team of, they look like baby buffaloes, I think. We then have the Page, so we've got this is the 10 of Wands and the Page of Wands. You then have the 10 of Cups, How interesting. 10 page, 10 page. How fascinating. 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. We've then got the Magician. We've got the card of Strength. And last of all, we have the Ace of, this is the Ace of Swords. Should I put this up here? I think I can get that in, actually. Let's just move these along a little bit. Okay. I think whether you are looking for love or you're just wondering who is coming towards you, someone is coming into your world who is going to open a door for you, give you an opportunity. Literally open a gate, open a door, create an opportunity, and that opportunity is leading to something that will have really, really long-term potential. Whether that is something that is love, if some of you might be looking for love, if that's why you came to this reading, or whether it is something completely different that you're searching for. Whatever this is, you're going to love it. You're absolutely going to love it. You are going to love the outcome of this. It's going to build your confidence. It's going to build your belief, your strength, your trust in life, your belief that almost like your belief in possibility. I do think this is most likely to be a team or like a group. Could be a group of friends or a group that you join where you do something together, but and maybe the person who comes towards you invites you to a group, or invites you to something where you meet a whole group of people. It's really interesting. It's very much, it's heart-centered. I feel that this is literally opening the doors to something that you will love. And I think there's something you love. It's like there's a really, really exciting kind of almost like healing taking place here, where you can dream and believe in new horizons. You're not just limited by by previous hurts, or if somebody had I don't know, not worked with you, not had your back, or this is moving towards something, a group of people, a community of people, could be a working environment, whatever it is. But I feel it's more than just one person, even if one person opens the door for you. And what it does is it heals, and it heals any lack of trust or any lack of belief in possibility. I just feel this is really going to put you in a very, very different place, where you do genuinely feel stronger, wiser. Like, it's such a difference, isn't it? If we are in an environment where we feel supported, where we feel loved, where we feel appreciated, it's mind-blowingly different to being in a world where we don't feel like anyone's got our back, where you're kind of always like having to be guarded, look out for yourself. This is like really the opposite of that. It's like really knowing you've got people around you, you've got people behind you. It's like a kind of like the energy almost of like family, even though this may not necessarily be the family that you were born to. It could be, almost like a family you choose, but it could be the family you were born to. Perhaps it could be a family member who comes forward, who really has your back, who really is working with you. But I do feel with the Ten of Wands, it's interesting because the Ten of Wands is a card of liberation from something, liberation from a weight or a burden. This is ever so interesting. I think we should draw more cards. So I think the why is very, very clear. The why someone is coming towards you is to create, to take you into an environment where you are really, really, really supported. and you're supported by a team of people. It's not just one person. So I kind of feel this could swing in more than one way. Maybe a person comes forward who introduces you to a team, to a group, or maybe a group are also where you then meet a person. It could go both ways, but either way, I think there's a real celebration. I kind of want to say, I think you get peace of mind. This is like a prayer flag, a Tibetan prayer flag. And we have an owl, really clear vision. I think there's peace of mind. And there would be peace of mind, wouldn't there, if you're around people that you feel you can trust? That's what I think that's who I think is coming towards you. Someone who will really elevate your energy, your world. But the angel of balance, it's almost like this is almost a bit like Aladdin and the magic lamp. Let's get some more cards for you. Let's ask how this person comes forward. I can see why, because they kind of, you get peace of mind. You feel okay about something, about yourself, about the world in general. And it unlocks something for you. So heart-centered. May we kindly ask, how does this happen for pile 3? How does this connection take place? You have Muse of Voices. This is King of Swords. Wow. Okay, so we've got the King of Swords, which is a very powerful, very intellectual kind of connection. This could be somebody who comes through, who comes into your world. Maybe there is some communication going on, actually. Clear communication. Maybe somebody states very clearly to you or gives you an invitation to do something or to join something. With the Ace of Materials, there could be an actual physical kind of happening here. We've got the 10 of Swords as well. I'm actually just going to put these down here. 10 of Voices. Yeah, something completes. You're lifted. Maybe I think someone reaches out to you with the Ace of Pentacles here. I do actually think somebody actually reaches out. Maybe someone communicates with you or sends you an invitation of some sort. Or they reach out and they want, I think they actually do reach out. In a very real, practical way. I think there is an actual reaching out here. Okay, so we have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Look at the liberation. Yeah, I think somebody reaches out. They offer you something, or they offer you a very clear direction. And I think you really just dive in. You immerse yourself in it. There's something that becomes very apparent to you that this is something, because I think this is something you want. And it's something you want, it's something you're going to love. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I am loving your reading. It's leading to more. This is the point. It is leading to something. It's opening a gateway where you've been either hesitant before, or there's something you've wanted to try or to join and you didn't know that it existed. If there was a group you wanted to join, you didn't even know it existed, and someone reaches out and offers you an opportunity to go join a group, to do exactly the thing you've been wanting to do. Or somebody offers you a connection with support. We have the Emperor. Yeah, I think somebody comes in very, very clearly. And they literally offer a pathway, a gateway to something. It gives you love it. It gives you peace of mind. It gives you a feeling, I think, of potentially of belonging. There's a feeling of safety. That's what's coming through here. They give you a feeling of safety. So interestingly enough, the world, cosmos, it really does mean that you feel like you're on kind of like solid ground. This is somebody who really does, or a group of people who enable you to feel supported, peace of mind, to feel like it's safe to be you, safe to dive in. This is healing. This is bringing you a circumstance or an environment that heals you and gives you a sense of trust, of faith, of belief. And this is a phenomenal new platform to launch into the new, because your life changes. Anyone's life will change if they've come from any kind of mistrust to a place of trust. It's really going to transform something for you in a big way. It will open doorways for you, unlock. It's like the key to your heart. So whether this person, whether you go to a community thing and it sets you up in a really different way, and then you meet someone if you're looking for love, or indeed if actually just somebody offers you an opportunity or reaches out to you, talks to you, and you find peace of mind. Could even be a therapeutic connection for some of you, or a spiritual connection with somebody, something that takes you to a spiritual group. But it opens up for you and it enables you to find yourself and to be yourself. And you don't have to be fearful of being who you are. You can be you. This is really lovely, that your whole perspective, or it's like your feeling about yourself and what is possible changes because of this person or people, so that are coming forward. A person who enables you to be amongst people differently, with confidence, with grace, without fear of heartache, with peace of mind. That is what I'm seeing here. Wow. I think peace of mind is worth billions. It's, in fact, there's no price you can put on peace of mind, having a general sense of well-being and happiness that comes through being loved and supported and appreciated and able just to be you. I think this is really, really beautiful. And of course, it opens the doorway to other possibilities as well. The moment you sit in a space of possibility, then more will come to you. This is like a whole new beginning of potential. No wonder we see this absolutely amazing gateway here. Pile 3. This is really exciting. I do feel someone will reach out to you. Somebody will want to have a conversation with you, or somebody will wish to hear your voice. Yeah, so I do feel there is something, if this is like a professional relationship and you've been searching for somebody to go and speak to, I think you'll find them really, really readily, really, really easily. It's almost as if one of those scenarios when the right person just sort of materializes, the right circumstances, or you have a conversation and one thing leads to another, and you suddenly are in touch with exactly the right person at the right moment. But you really, really are free to dive into this. And I think it's very, as I said, it transforms your inner feelings about yourself and about possibility, of faith, of trust, of love, and whether that's love of yourself, love of the divine, love of other people. It changes something so fundamentally that from henceforth, I think your life will be very, very, very different. Well, whether it's a person that creates this and leads to more, or whether it's a group of people or a collaboration of my pile 3s, this is your reading and I am loving it. Beautiful souls, if this is resonating, do please give me the thumbs up. And if you'd like to make sure you never miss a reading, do please subscribe and press the little bell icon. I am sending you all the love in the world. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing and letting people know about the channel. All of these things really, really do help me to continue to put free stuff into the world. And thank you all of you who've been giving back through super thanks, and who also give extra support to the channel through either Patreon, through my Patreon community, or here on YouTube in the YouTube members area. Tons and tons and tons and tons of love, beautiful souls.